G'day guys, Stefan from speedcafe.com reporting here from Queensland Raceway, where a number of teams are testing ahead of the Coates High Ipswich 360 in a couple of weeks. I've got Jamie Whincup with me because Red Bull are one of the teams testing here today. And Jamie, before we talk about today, let's talk about Townsville. It's not where we're used to seeing you running. Was it as big a surprise to you as it was to us?
Oh, for sure. Do we have to go back there? That's in the past, but obviously not the weekend we would have liked. If you look at my race performance and qualifying performance, had a huge slump in Townsville. So, which means today is a massively important day for us. We're just in between things at the moment, so we're just changing all the front end of the car. So, hence why we've got a break to have a bit of a chat. But for me, it's a physical day. We're just going to go round and round and round and make sure we get on top of the issues we had in Townsville.
Can you give us any more details on what issues you had in Townsville? It seemed like the hard tyre was a lot worse for you than the soft.
Yeah. I don't want to bore you with all the ins and outs and all the technical stuff, but we certainly had some big dramas which we've been hanging out for this test day. You know, we've got trends in the car. The car hasn't been right, even though we went well at places like Texas. The car wasn't right, so. But in saying that, we don't want to test brand new things at a race meeting. So we've been quite conservative. Been waiting for today to really to go through a whole list of changes. We got the list. I can't think of another day where the list has been so long with things that we want to try and find out with this new car. So it's been a headache, so to speak. This whole car of the future thing has been a headache. We've been doing our heads in Friday, Saturday night, but I think it's going to be something we'll look back on at the end of the year and go, hey, wasn't fun at the time, but really it's an awesome challenge, and it's making us think, which is what it's all about.
Now you've got your co-driver Paul Dumbrell here today. He came in a bit late, but he's going to get some laps anyway. How hard is it for him coming in and just doing the 3 races a year? I mean, you did it back in 04, which was a long time ago now, but it can't be easy, and he's been out of it 2 years now.
PD got the Hollywood flight in, roll in the morning, cruise out. We're going to try to help him out as much as we possibly can, so he'll get whatever he needs, and we'll do everything we can in our powers to make it as easy as possible for him.
Jamie Whincup's working hard down at Red Bull, but they are the championship leaders. Somebody who's had a bit of a tougher run is Erebus and Tim Slade. Now Tim, in the 20s now in points at the moment. What have you made of the season so far?
Mate, we've actually moved up. We were 23rd for the majority of the year and moved up to 21st after Townsville, so pretty stoked with that. It is reasonably close, sort of to the mid-teens, so it would be nice to jump up, 4 or 5 more spots before the year's out. But yeah, we're just sort of working through a program as you do on test days, and I guess reconfirming things that we've tried over the last few race meetings and trying some new stuff. And Tomo's out in the car now, cutting some laps as well. So yeah, good for him.
Can you bridge much of the gap to the front guys here today, or is there more things that need to be done potentially in Germany?
I think with our current package, with where the motor's at, I don't think it's going to hurt us too much here at Queensland Raceway. So yeah, for sure. I think if we can get the chassis side of things working reasonably well, then we should be hopefully where we have been for the last couple of races, if not potentially a little bit higher.
And personally, there's a lot of chat about your 2014 plans right now. You're sort of at the heart of the silly season. Is that distracting at all?
No, not really. I'd obviously like to have it sorted and signed, sealed and delivered and not have to worry about it. But I don't think it takes away anything, when the helmet's on, you sort of, I guess, you know what you have to do and you get it done.
There's been a few options for you floated around in the press, but are you at the stage where you know where you want to go?
No. No, I mean, obviously, I'd love nothing more than, to make it work here at Erebus, especially, I guess, considering all the guys that I work with, I've worked with since my first day at Stone Brothers Racing. So yeah, I mean, I have an awesome relationship with a really good bunch of guys, and I'd like to continue that.